Hey, it's Norm from Tested.com. I'm here at Comic-Con 2014 at the Quantum Mechanix booth. Quantum Mechanix, you do a lot of different type of collectibles, but what I'm interested in, and what you guys are really known for, are the Artisan collectibles. John Eblin, you're the head of the FX Cinema Arts department. That's the miniature model making department. You guys have a whole facility dedicated to making scale models of movies and for production, right?
Yes, correct. We make models for collectors and for studios. And basically the only difference is where they go to. All of our miniatures are built with the thought in mind that we want them to be filming miniatures. They're built the exact same way, we use the same techniques, same tools, same paint, same artist. It's just one might be going to a studio, the other's going to a collector.
And what you have this year at Comic-Con are two new prototypes. This is, of course, the Reliant from Wrath of Khan.
USS Reliant.
USS Reliant. Now, this isn't going to be exactly the same as the shooting model, which I believe is a little bigger, but you've taken all the modern technologies and the stylings that you've done, incorporated into your other starships, and brought it to the Reliant.
We have. The first place we started was the inside. A Reliant, she's a big ship, she's heavy. So what we did is inside of her, she's got a steel and aluminum armature, and that's where we started. All the hull plating, all the fiberglass, that's all bonded to the metal frame.
Now, when you build something for film production, it's only got to last for that one shot, 2 shots or so. When you build something for a collector, it's got to last for years because they're spending thousands of dollars on there. Is the painting process different? Is the detailing different?
The painting and detailing is the same. Basically, though, where we have to look at our focus at is accessibility. And we want to be able to access the model in case there's ever a short or light goes out or something we need to upgrade or change. So we've got the ability to go into every part of the model and change every aspect of the electronics as we would need to.
Very cool. And then in addition to the Reliant, you guys are going back to your first love. It's Serenity right here.
Serenity.
This is a massive and incredibly detailed Artisan model. How is this different from the Serenity you did several years ago?
Well, first of all, the Serenity we did years ago, she was based on the movie. So she's slightly different. The movie version had a little bit more detail on her. There was some slight cosmetic changes in her. The Serenity that we're doing here, she's from the TV show. The TV show used a lower resolution, a less detailed version, because that's all that was required. But what we did is we went larger with this miniature. We added detail that was never visible on the model that you saw on TV, but we knew that it would be there. The nuts, the bolts, the ladder rungs, the door handles, things that would be there.
And what I love about this one, it's something that only you guys do, is you have the interiors as well. And can you talk about that manufacturing process? Because I looked in that little shuttle bay, and there's stairwells, and how is that all fabricated?
For the prototype, we basically we'll do things from scratch. We'll do things by hand until we really know what is the direction that we want to go in. We'll use a lot of miniature brass. Whatever that's small that we can laser cut, we will to get that nice tight detail, and that always works really well for us.
And then you also have the cockpit as well, and the galley.
Cockpit, we've got the galley. You can see the cabinets, cabinet handles. You can see the tables and chairs. Because we knocked the table, one of the chairs over inside the galley. Because Jane's having a bad day that day, and we've got the carpets and we've got leather chairs inside of there, and. Wherever we could put detail, we put it in there, just to make it look like a real lived-in ship.
Can you give us a sense of what that factory that is like in Florida, where this is being assembled, where you're making stuff for movies, props, and miniatures? Like what is that factory atmosphere like, and what is that assembly process like?
Well, it's relaxed, but it's also a little bit of a pressure cooker.
Like a model shop, basically.
It is a full functioning, in every way, shape, form. It's a model shop. One of the things that I always remember from working at ILM was the smell from the laser cutter, the MDF, the acrylic, and it's got a different smell in the summer that it does in the winter, and it's interesting to go into our shop and smell the same smells. We're a model shop. We use the same tools and techniques that any other model shop would. Resin, fiberglass, acrylics, all that stuff. The same glues. We've got a lot of creative people in there. They love their job. They love what they do. The cool thing is that none of them started out as model makers. We've got folks they started out as architects, designers, different things like that. Sales folks at Best Buy. We got one of our guys, Alex. He does our electronics. That's what he did at his other job. And now instead of doing it for installing car stereos, he's doing it with installing lighting on starships and spaceships, something he never thought he'd do, place he never thought he'd be at. That's
amazing. That's something, if you build models at home, this is a possible career path. Model making isn't dead.
It's not. It is not dead by any means. It's not. It's also great for me when we get somebody in the shop who's never done it before, but they've got that inherent talent inside them, and we give them an outlet, and we give them direction on where to send it. And when I can see somebody, pick up a talent and then apply it to the whatever miniature we're working on, it's a great feeling to watch that happen, to know that the talent, that the discipline is gonna live on through somebody else. It's neat to watch that happen.
And you guys do great work. Thank you so much, John, for sharing your latest prototypes. The stuff looks amazing. More information on your website and more stuff from Comic-Con 2014 on test.com. I'm Norm. I'll see you guys later. Bye.